The midday advantage. Why taking oral exams at noon may boost your chances of passing. The timing of your oral exam could make a significant difference in whether you pass or fail. This simple fact may surprise many students and educators alike, but here's where it gets controversial. Does the clock really hold that much power over our academic fate? And could adjusting exam schedules unlock a fairer chance for everyone? A recent study involving over 100,000 oral exam results from university students suggests there is an ideal time of day to take these important tests, around midday. This discovery could reshape how universities plan their assessments, especially since many students struggle with early mornings. The research was led by Carmelo Vicario from the University of Messina in Italy, who was intrigued by earlier findings showing that judges' decisions can be subconsciously swayed by mealtimes. Vicario wondered if a similar principle might apply in education, that our performance, or how we're evaluated, fluctuates depending on when during the day an exam takes place. To explore this, Vicario and his team analyzed a vast public database containing details of more than 104,500 oral assessments from approximately 19,000 university students across Italy. These tests, spanning 1,243 different courses, were conducted between October 2018 and February 2020. Such a large sample provided robust insight into trends rather than isolated occurrences. Their findings revealed a striking pattern. Average pass rates were about 54% for exams taken at 8 a.m., surged to 72% around noon, and then fell back to 51% by 4 p.m. This created a bell-shaped curve centered on midday performance, suggesting there's a sweet spot in daily timing for oral exams. Interestingly, this pattern held true across a variety of oral assessments, including language tests and research presentations. However, Vicario was clear that the study only addressed oral exams, leaving open the question of whether written exams experience similar daily fluctuations. Experts like Thomas Lancaster from Imperial College London point out that many external factors influence student outcomes. Time of day is just one piece of the puzzle, alongside how exams are scheduled with breaks and other logistics. But why exactly would midday be the golden hour? One compelling explanation involves chronotypes, or our body's internal clock that predisposes us to be morning larks or night owls. Younger adults, including most university students, are often night owls who perform better later in the day and typically prefer a later wake-up time. However, older examiners often have earlier chronotypes. Around noon might be when both parties' energy levels and alertness best align. This alignment could create a dual advantage. The student is more alert and able to express their knowledge effectively, while the examiner might also be at their most attentive and generous, subconsciously affecting scoring. Vicario emphasizes, as always, the best thing is something in the middle, underscoring the idea that extreme early or late exam times might disadvantage students unfairly. Ultimately, he hopes universities will consider these findings when planning oral assessments to improve fairness and success rates. Lancaster adds a practical takeaway. I'm happy to use this data to argue against scheduling student visas or assess presentations before 10 a.m. It would likely improve outcomes and make the process more pleasant for everyone, including the lecturers. But let's pause and reflect. Should universities overhaul their entire exam schedules based on such findings? Might altering exam timing inadvertently create new challenges for students with different chronotypes or personal circumstances? And does this raise questions about the fairness of relying on live oral exams at all? We invite you to share your thoughts. Have you noticed your own performance vary depending on exam time? Do you agree that midday is truly the best slot? Or is this an oversimplification? Could this research push educational institutions to rethink not only timing, but perhaps also the format of assessment? Your perspective might just spark an important discussion on how we can create more equitable learning environments for all learners. The secret to acing your exams. How timing can make all the difference. A hidden factor that's making or breaking university students, the time of day. Imagine walking into a university oral exam, confident in your preparation, only to discover that the outcome may have already been influenced by something beyond your control, the time of day. A groundbreaking study has uncovered a startling pattern. Passing rates for oral exams soar to unprecedented heights at noon, plummeting in the morning and afternoon. But what's driving this phenomenon, and how can students and institutions counteract its effects? Researchers at the University of Messina delved into the world of academic assessments, seeking to understand the intricate dance between time, cognition, and evaluation outcomes. Led by Professor Carmela Maria Vicario, the team analysed a vast database of 104,552 oral exams conducted between 2018 and 2020, accounting for exam difficulty to isolate the impact of timing. The bell curve of success, unpacking the findings. The results were nothing short of astonishing. With only 57% of exams passed overall, the data revealed a clear bell curve, with passing rates peaking sharply at noon. Students who took their exams at 11:30 enjoyed roughly the same chances of success, while those who sat for exams at 08, 9, 15 or 16 a.m. faced significantly lower odds. The early morning and late afternoon periods showed equivalent yet dismal passing rates. But here's where it gets controversial. Could biological rhythms, often overlooked in high-stakes decision-making, be the culprit behind this trend? Professor Alessio Avenanti of the University of Bologna suggests that the body's internal clock might indeed play a subtle yet significant role in shaping evaluation outcomes. However, the study's inability to pinpoint the exact mechanisms behind this pattern leaves room for debate. Theories and speculations. What's at play? 1. Cognitive performance. As the morning progresses, cognitive function improves, only to decline in the afternoon. Could students' dwindling energy reserves compromise their performance, while professors experience decision fatigue, leading to harsher markings? Competing chronotypes. The natural mismatch between night owl students and morning nut professors might exacerbate the issue, with students being least alert when professors are most sharp. Strategies for success, leveling the playing field. To mitigate the time of day effect, researchers propose: students, prioritize quality sleep. Avoid scheduling exams during personal low periods and take mental breaks before assessments. Institutions, consider delaying morning sessions or clustering key assessments in the late morning to improve outcomes. And this is the part most people miss. While this study sheds light on a critical aspect of academic evaluations, it also underscores the need for further research. Unmeasured factors such as sleep habits, stress, and chronotype remain unexplored. Will follow-up studies using physiological or behavioral measures uncover the underlying mechanisms, enabling the development of more equitable assessment strategies? We want to hear from you. Do you believe the time of day significantly impacts evaluation outcomes? Should institutions prioritize scheduling adjustments to improve fairness? Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Reference: Timing Matters, Academic Assessment Changes Throughout the Day, Frontiers in Psychology, 2025. DOI 10.3389, FPSYG 2025 160541. The best time to schedule a job interview, according to science. Are you preparing for a job interview? According to researchers, this is the ideal moment to schedule it. However, there's an important issue we need to address. We have encountered difficulties processing your payment. To ensure that your subscription remains active, it's essential that you update your payment information. You can do this easily by visiting the My Account section or by clicking on the Update Payment Details link. Taking action now will help you maintain uninterrupted access to our services. We've made several attempts to reach out to you regarding this payment issue, but unfortunately, we have not been successful. If you do not update your payment details through My Account, your subscription is at risk of being terminated. This is a crucial moment. Don't let your subscription lapse. We value your membership and want to be sure you continue to enjoy all the benefits we offer. So, what are you waiting for? Act now to keep your subscription active and avoid any interruptions in service. Have you ever faced a similar situation? How did you handle it? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.